Oh, yeah. You know, it's that time. Time for scares. Welcome, everyone, to my scare stream. Totally on time, people. I'm not a day late. It's still totally Saturday, right? It's still totally Saturday. It's not Sunday. And the Bucks and the Cowboys, they didn't win the game yet. No, that they play tomorrow. All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another fun night. Some more scary videos to react to and hopefully not lose my insanity over. Now, before we begin, I want to play something for you guys. Now, as you all know, if you've been around this channel for a bit, then you know that I've been getting harassed with copyright claims lately over music that's supposed to be copyright and royalty free. But yeah, for some reason, I'm still getting just bombarded with these claims that, oh, you can't use this music, yeah. So, last couple nights now, I've been searching for new music to use. And I think I found my new music. Again, just like before, it's royalty and copyright free. And since it's new music, it should be fine. I hope it's fine. But anyway, here is a small little clip of the music that's going to be appearing in my videos from now on. And as it kind of continues on, it develops more until this. So that's my new music. That's going to be the new music for my videos. Hopefully that doesn't get copyright claimed as well. But anyway, we got 7 new videos to watch tonight. And the first is going to be from Spicy Horror. And again, if you guys want to check these channels out for yourself, the links in the descriptions, the links to all these channels will always be in the description if you want to go check them out. And if you're new here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more. Alright, so the first one is from Spicy Horror, and it's the top 4 scary ghost videos so scary you will leave the planet. We're going to enlarge this here. I'm going to zoom my mug out. That's good. Right there. You still see my face? And let's jump in.
1,000 likes because I forgot the audio in my last video.
Oops.
The first video comes from somewhere in Asia, and if I find someone in the comments telling me that it's actually from Mexico, I'm gonna do something even I won't like, because I shared some clips of this guy's channel before. So I know my shit here. He lives in a very humble anime-style house that I wish I had one like it, but because people died in the house causing the haunting of it according to the guy, I think I'm fine living in a public toilet. So why did bring him here again? The lack of videos, I guess, and the moaning sounds, not sexual but rather poltergeist. The sounds are coming from the outside, so this time around, he decided to spill some hot-boiled water on the area he assumes the sounds are coming from, to hurt those souls. So stupid it reminds me of my deadly farts. The only way to get rid of it is by throwing that water on the source. That's me. Besides the moaning, there is someone stuck in his toilet and kept knocking for a rescue. More
what?
like that stepsister pretending to be stuck in the washing machine.
Yeah, that looks like a Japan fence right there. Right. Okay, that was just a trick of the light. I thought I saw like an apparition running across the road just now, but it was a light reflection from the rain. What is the point of the hot water? Are you trying to get a reading on the heat thermometer on the heat magnet? Oh, I guess it stopped. What the heck? Okay, I mean, this guy's is really going above and beyond to prove this isn't a hoax. Whoa. Just go in there, man. Just go in there.
That Tesla-like toilet seat. Man, I want something like it. But I already said a similar thing the last time, so nothing new to say here.
Wow. That was an interesting
From Asia
start.
to the mother of Russia, if that
You want
even a
dance,
thing to
get your
say.
ass
The
off
next
me.
clip is a musical masterpiece. It has a better musical score than La La Land. It's ridiculous. We all know Dark Ghost, and if some of you don't, now you know his name. So he is investigating a typical Monday morning witch house. That's just an assumption coming from experience. Anyway, for some unknown, let's pretend to be stupid reason, it just happened that an accordion was there. And what a perfect timing for some unnatural behave for an instrument to perform. And so it delivered. Not only that, but later in the video it started dancing, which hyped the closet door to swing with it too. And if that wasn't crazy enough, because the guy didn't get high in that atmosphere and sat down instead, he was thrown on the ground. What with those Russians getting knocked out or floored at the end of the investigation.
Пока выходил на улицу,
Yeah, I've seen this
слышал
clip
здесь
before.
крик в доме.
Okay, I don't think I ever saw that part.
Здесь окна нет.
Well, the window, it looks like the window's open, or at least broken, so it could just be a draft. I don't think I'd get close to that if I were you. Got guts.
Да ну нафиг.
Now it's got a rhythm going on here. Ooh. Doing a little shuffle here, a little back and forth shuffle. Why I don't get is why the investigator's still there. I would have been gone.
Здесь кто-нибудь есть из мира духов?
Whoa! That took force. Yeah, I'd be gone. I'm gone. I would have been gone long before that,
I think
though.
the ghost, if you like to call it that so, it landed a rolling upper kick on the chin at that last shot. That's how it looked like to me. Have you ever been injured during your work shift? Because I had before and it sucked, not because of the injury itself, but rather because they had me working extra that day, instead of leaving early. And our drama queen friend got a working injury when a mysterious energy threw that big wooden rolling thing on him. The reason why I called him a drama queen, because that didn't even look hard. I mean, he was almost unconscious. Hold your panties tight, and ladies, let the bra slip, because
No,
the
I'm
next
not gonna
clip is
cry,
about to
huh?
get dirty and wild. Just like my first date, which was also my last for some secret sensitive reasons. Remember the moaning from the first video. Multiply that by 10, then add 2 and divide it by 3 squared 5, and tell me what you got in the comments.
Wait.
Add 2 and... Remember the moaning from the first video. Multiply that by 10, then add 2 and divide it by 3 squared 5, and...
3 squared 5? What?
Tell me what you got in the comments. Here we have some disturbing
Confusion.
moaning coming from this small abandoned house, with all sort of sounds coming from unknown areas in the place, which freaked out the investigator so much his voice tone changed slightly at the end. I thought he was gonna cry, especially that both of his flashlights died on him. So it was like a titanic moment there at the end. And what else? Well, there is no history or backstory he mentioned, and I'm tired of shit talking. So here you go.
ايه في صوت ورب الكعبة. طب كيف بدي افوت لجوا؟ ريحة المكان جدا كريهة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فكر في حدا رمى اشي. في اشي غلط قاعد بصير في هذا المكان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Oof. Whatever this thing is, it does not want him in there. Whoa, what's that?
معقوم الهواء شو اللي
What is that? That looks like a person standing there.
قاعد بصير بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
Also, why
من شر ما خلق.
why is it that when people investigate a haunted house, a haunted anything, just anywhere haunted and all that, and things are opening and closing by themselves, their natural assumption is always, it's the wind, it's the wind. I mean, yeah, it's windy there, but you would think that the wind would be affecting all of the panes in that area, not just that one.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم على فكرة في اشي غلط ورب الكعبة أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
This guy is really paranoid.
كأني سمعت صوت.
Oh, it's just the wind. Just the wind.
شو الصورة هاي؟ في شيء غريب بصير بهذا المكان.
I'll say it is. Which is even more reason to just leave.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الكشاف لازم اضلني ماسكه زي هيك اضلني كابس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. بطل يشتغل الكشاف. بسم الله اعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بطل يشتغل الكشاف.
Turn on night vision in your camera.
ايش ماله؟ حتى هذا بطل يشتغل. ايش فيه؟ يا رب أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. تنبيهات بما فيه الكفاية. كيف بتخبط كيف؟ شو اللي بتخبط قاعد؟ إذا في جن بده ينبهني يحركوا هذا الشباك. خلينا نغادر هذا المكان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الوضع مش عادي نهائيا.
Alright, I'm on edge right now. This is a good video
والله حركوا الشباك.
to finish this up on.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Not the stream, this particular video.
أنا راح أطلع من هذا المكان صراحة مكان مرعب جدا جدا جدا. إيش فيه؟ إيش فيه؟
A nice ending for a long video. Some people don't like these type of clips because they want shadow people. I got you a solution. Give your friend a black coat and record him in your basement or something. Or watch any other horror channel that keep posting them. And if you want something good, subscribe to me and hit me on Gmail if you want the other stuffs.
Hey, I liked it. I you don't need something visually there in order for it to be appealing. The crazy sounds and all the things it was throwing around. The fact, if anything, the fact that it didn't show up just made it even more mysterious. If anything, if a shadow person showed up, I would naturally come to the assumption that it might be fake. Okay, now let's check chat here. What's up, man? Love your vid. Thank you, Adam. James. Ooh, spicy. Yep. Spicy's awesome. Alright, before I start the next video, guys, I have an announcement to make. So, couple things. First off, I've started searching the internet for clips for my next countdown video, which will be coming out, I'm hoping, within the next week or so. I want to get another one of those out for you guys. And second of all, I'm changing my format on how I do these videos. Similar to spicy horror. I'm just gonna kind of give the general analysis of the video in question. Just gonna give all my thoughts on it, and then show you the clips, and then ask you to make your own assumptions as well. I'm gonna start doing it this way because I feel like it would be easier for me to edit the video afterwards. Because having to clip through every single detail I show and giving a verbal analysis on it with every single clip that follows it, it's time consuming, man. It is exhausting. That's why I don't do those videos that often, because it's too much for me. Until I can get a better groove of it, I'm gonna try this format out where I just kind of give all the information beforehand, ask what your opinion is before showing the footage, and then show the footage. You see, doing it this way, I can get videos out a lot more often. Okay. Oh, this next one's from Fearsome Top 5. 5 scary ghost videos to avoid watching alone.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. If you want to be able to sleep comfortably tonight, then you might want to rethink watching this video alone. Because we're about to take a look at 5 scary ghost videos, and today I'm saving the best for last.
That's what we like. That's what you like here. Best for last is always the most exciting.
Number 1. When a tragic event happens, residual energy is sometimes left behind in that exact place, which then leads to strange things happening.
Which is why I want to investigate the Atlantic Ocean at the spot where the Titanic sank. I want to see if that area is haunted.
That can all be traced back to that tragic event. Well, a video posted by TikTok user Jessica Smith is a great example of what some of this residual energy can look like. Jessica's sister is a property manager at an apartment building, and about a year ago, someone was doing some maintenance work on a balcony when they tragically fell off and passed away. And ever since that event, Jessica's sister has noticed something rather strange that happens every time she goes near that balcony.
Back at it.
Camera glitches.
Every time without fail, the camera on her phone glitches whenever she gets close to the balcony. Jessica's sister tested this, and the weird glitch doesn't happen anywhere else in the entire apartment building, except for on that balcony. So could this be the spirit of the person that passed away trying to communicate? You decide. Number 2.
That's not a coincidence. That's either fake or a haunting.
YouTube user SS3 Paranormal is a channel run by a paranormal investigation group. This team often does investigations in haunted homes, abandoned buildings, and anywhere else that has a reputation of being haunted. Well, recently, this group posted a video of something rather odd that one of their home security cameras managed to catch. As the video begins, we can see the doll in black suddenly turn around before falling over. It then slowly slides down the wall without any explanation. And whatever entity caused this to happen then shifts its attention to the baby carriage as it inexplicably begins rolling across the floor. And it's pretty clear from the way that it moved that something put some force behind pushing it. Now this video is another great example of why I will never own dolls. Because if they ever started moving, then I would have no other option but to burn my damn house down. Number 3. The Mystic Ghost Paranormal Research Team has over 20 years of experience in the field.
And two
this
Michelles,
group's
apparently.
mission is to identify and either prove or disprove potential paranormal anomalies. Well, one of the investigators recently posted a video to TikTok of something rather eerie that was caught on camera in their home. After receiving a motion detected notification, they took a look at the footage and were shocked at what they saw.
What?
One of the chairs in their dining room mysteriously gets pulled back away from the table. Some time goes by before the entity in the room decides to tidy up and eventually pushes the chair back in. Now, as all this is happening, something bizarre can be seen
What's
going
this
on in the
going on
background.
in the back here?
Right outside of the window, we can see a bone-chilling dark figure moving back and forth, almost appearing to be looking inside. Now, is this dark figure paranormal, and is it somehow manipulating the chair inside? Or could this simply be a fuzzy little raccoon walking around? Now, if you want to see more footage from the Mystic Ghost Paranormal team, then feel free to check out their YouTube channel. Number 4. Some people have the misfortune of having unwanted paranormal activity in their home, while others go out of their way seeking it. And this is especially true for a guy named Bono, who runs the YouTube channel
Bono.
ILM and Bono Paranormal.
Yeah,
Bono
I know
often
this
sets
guy.
out to explore creepy abandoned places that most people, including myself, would never set foot in. Well, recently, Bono set out to explore a deserted underground shelter.
So I'm here. This is the entrance to the bunker. I don't know how to call it in English. It's in the middle of a forest,
That's actually pretty good. Bunker.
and I have to say this is much creepier than the factory because it's underground. So I've been in this place like 2 times, I think 2 times, and
Go ahead and turn the fan on. I think my noise might be disturbing her sleep.
It's the fact that her head keeps shutting down. And I'm trying to make sure too much blood doesn't rush to her head.
Oh, okay.
And I arrived here like
Probably good
10
idea.
minutes ago, and I already checked quickly if there's anyone, like a
By the
homeless
way,
person or
excuse me for that sneeze.
someone that could attack me when I'm filming. So there is no one.
Haunted or not, as he makes his way through the dark halls, there's no denying that this place is terrifying. And Bono soon realized that he may not be alone.
Yeah, this is just, I'm gonna go there so later. This is the room. Close it. This is the room where I have my stuff. This is the little thing I keep my gimbal in because it's kind of fragile. It,
Oh.
Hello? I swear I closed the door.
You did close that door.
As Bono entered a small room, he made sure to close the door behind him. But when he later turns around, the door is now wide open. He then quickly makes his way through the halls to find who could have possibly opened it, but no one could be found. He dismisses this as being easily explainable and continues to be found. He dismisses this as being easily explainable and continues.
Wait. Did you guys see that?
Found. He dismisses this as being
Right there.
easily explainable and continues to explore, but soon finds himself in a very creepy situation.
Freak, that scared me. Is that... Hello? Okay, so...
You gonna answer that?
No, wait, this...
A mysterious ringing sound can be heard coming from somewhere in the shelter, and as Bono goes searching for the source of this sound, he finds an old telephone. And despite not being plugged in, or even having a frickin' wire, the phone is eerily ringing. Bono quickly picked up the phone, but unfortunately never said hello. So now we'll never know who or what was on the other side. After gathering his thoughts, Bono continues to explore until once again being confronted by something unnerving.
By anything.
Whoa. Okay.
No.
After pointing his flashlight into a dark room, a tile laying on the floor mysteriously begins to lift up on its own. Obviously freaked out, Bono is ready to leave, but he has to go back inside to retrieve some of his equipment. But as he makes his way through the maze of hallways, he comes face to face with something bone-chilling.
I have to go for my stuff, so...
Yeah, he saw that, and he's still going forward.
As he turns to head down yet another dark hallway, a terrifying black figure can be seen staring at him from behind a wall. Luckily, Bono doesn't notice this figure, because I'm sure that would have been enough to make him say, "It's a no for me, dog, and get the hell out of there." Now it seems pretty clear that whatever was once in the shelter appears to still be lingering to this day. Number 5. The YouTube channel Urbex Hill is run by a guy named Christopher, who's an urban explorer that investigates some pretty amazing places that haven't been touched in years. Well, recently, he set his sights on exploring an abandoned spirit temple that was built in 1905. And this just so happens to be the oldest building he's ever explored. Chris has explored this place once before during the day, but now he decided to return in the middle of the night.
See, that window's open right there. It's basically like I left it.
The inside of this temple is absolutely terrifying, and I would never be able to do what Chris is doing. Chris makes his way through the decaying building until he eventually ends up in the same place he last had a paranormal encounter.
This place feels
just like it felt before. Just a little more creepier because it's nighttime. I was like right here. Ouch.
Oh, yeah, I remember this clip.
That shadow figure. It was creepy as hell.
Oh, this was his return to that. Wait.
I think I just saw something.
I saw something too. It shows up right up here.
It was creepy as hell.
Yep, right there.
I think I just saw something.
Now, you may not have caught that, but there appears to be a lot of things lurking in this room. As Chris films the empty room, a black mass can be seen flying up past a doorway. And almost immediately after, a dark figure appears in the next doorway before quickly disappearing. And while this is all happening, a white apparition appears on the left before floating upwards and vanishing.
Wow, I did not
could
see
this
that part.
activity be caused by the same dark figure Chris spotted the last time he explored this temple? Or are these multiple spirits keeping an eye on Chris? Thanks for watching, guys. Please go follow me.
Woo. Yeesh. Creepy, creepy, creepy stuff. Okay. No new chats. Okay. Now, next up, chills. Top 10 scary videos you are not brave enough to watch. Oh, but I am. Oh, hold on here. Got a notification. Ah, Terrorizer. Alright. Now, spoilers, so I'm going to look at the camera.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how brave are you? Because only the bravest of people can handle these scary videos. I guess we'll see how far you make it. Number 10,
Okay,
Witch in the Woods. Another
That hurt
crew
my eyes
enters
a
the
little bit.
woods, not to make peace with the paranormal there, but to provoke it. Posted on the very spooky video subreddit by Enrique Glue. This crew came across a witch in the woods, and they decided to test her powers. While wandering through the woods, they spotted something creepy to say the least. Far off, amongst the trees and brush, a creepy figure is caught in the spotlight of their torch. The pale figure has long dark hair and is wearing all black. She
that's not
simply
just like
stands
a-
there motionless as they set their
You sure that's not just a log or a stump that's shaped like that? Because that's what that could be.
eyes on her. She watches them as they watch her. They pull their flashlights and camera away, but when they move back toward her, she is still there, watching them. They cast their lights on her for a while. She stays still and silent. They attempt to address her, but she doesn't respond. One of them throws something at the witch. You can tell his aim was on point,
Ooh.
as the being instantly falls over. They then run like wild out of the woods. After this encounter, I kinda hope the witch caught up with them. Number 9.
Okay, it fell over. So, okay, we can rule out that it was a stump, but I mean, a doll. If it just fell over, then most likely, yeah, it was just a doll.
Ghost driver. Well, driverless cars are a thing. I don't think this is one of them. Published in April of 2013, a mysterious vehicle is going berserk as it pulls up to the toll booth. The car's lights are flashing on and off as it drives forward. The toll booth operator holds out his hand, apparently not paying attention at first, but then he sees the most astonishing thing. There's no one in the driver's seat. The toll booth man stands up from his chair, leaning out toward the car in shock. You can see the steering wheel spin round, moving back and forth. There's no one in the seat, nor in the passenger seat, nor the back seat. The toll booth man exits his booth and stands in front of the vehicle looking in.
Oh, yeah.
That's when this
Oh,
creepy
yeah.
being climbs up the rear window. Dark hair, pale as a ghost, definite The Ring Girl vibes. The mysterious figure causes the toll booth man to fall on the ground in fear. He quickly rushes off screen, and that thing on the rear window keeps on climbing toward the roof before sinking again out of sight. Is this video real? If so, I don't think things ended well for this toll booth worker.
Another possibility, it was a prank being pulled on him. Yeah, self-driving cars, you know, they haven't been perfected yet, but that doesn't mean that anyone can wire some sort of RC unit to the engine and the steering wheel to make it go on its own.
Number 8, Wind Destruction. Just when you think you are safe, published in July of 2017, this major fright is of the natural variety. While inside a Maruti showroom, a raging storm roars outside its glass storefront.
Whoa.
Wind, rain, the whole shebang. The wind grows more hostile. It looks like the whole showroom is going through a car wash. The store's employees and customers alike watch this wild weather, feeling safe and sound inside, but they shouldn't feel safe. The scary wind suddenly blows so hard that it smashes the glass, which shatters and collapses before
like
their very
hurricane speed
eyes.
winds.
And then it's chaos. Everyone runs as far away from the storefront as they can. People are screaming. Once the cameraman gathers his bearings and turns around to have a look, you can see water and glass scattered everywhere. People are still running around in a panic. They manage to cram themselves into a compact room near the back. From there, you can see it wasn't only the front window that shattered. Another to the side is broken too, causing crosswinds to whistle through the showroom from every angle. Ceiling tiles start to fall, and the whole building seems on the verge of collapse. I hope everyone here made it out safely. Number 7, Stalker in the building. If you find yourself being chased while in an abandoned building, the best step is to leave. Instead, this man found himself stalked into a corner. Published in November of 2021 by Paranormal My, demons instantly make their presence known in this creepy abandoned building. As the cameraman is gazing up at the multi-storied complex, glass is heard breaking off to the side. He goes to investigate but finds nothing. In the stairwell, another loud noise is heard up above. It's not clear where the noises are coming from, but it certainly makes the neon green lit stairwell even more ominous. As the night grows darker, something throws a bunch of torn up sheets from an upper floor. A creepy being dressed in white and with bleach white hair is seen above. It peers down at the cameraman for a moment but then pulls out of view. Who knows what this entity's intentions may be? Later, while in another dark stairwell, footsteps are heard down below ascending. The cameraman captures a shot of the lower floors, and a scary obscure shadow can be seen on the landings below, making its way upwards. The footsteps become louder and more rapid, giving everyone, except apparently the cameraman, the ultimate chills.
Whoa.
As our hearts beat faster and faster. At last, there's a shot of the culprit. It looks like a man without a shirt, wearing white pants. He's holding a flashlight, though likely not paranormal. There's something even creepier about the scary stalker, because as we all know, running into a stranger can end up much worse than running into a ghost. Number 6,
Yeesh.
Nursing Home Ghost. Published in October of 2017, this scary CCTV footage was captured while the YouTuber was on night duty at a creepy nursing home. The footage timestamp puts this clip at around 11 p.m. It's at this moment that a mysterious, amoeba-like ball of light moves down the hallway. It appears to have appendages bouncing out of its sphere. A couple of minutes later, which is verified by the timestamp, the same ball of light returns down the hallway in the opposite direction. Do you think this light beam could be a paranormal entity? haunting the halls of this nursing home, a spirit leaving its body and then returning? YouTuber Light writes, if I saw that, I wouldn't go back to work. Neither would I. Number 5. Witchy Woman. This creepy night witch has never once left her shack. Published by Kisa Weba in November of 2021. This scary video has been trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. The video's
Holy
creator,
crap.
Luan Mendez, and his paranormal team to investigate this home in which a number of strange and unexplainable events have occurred. What they found will give you chills. The crew is in the yard, which is packed with a bunch of rusty junk piled up. A loud banging is heard somewhere in the vicinity. But they don't capture its source on the first camera. A second camera captures the same banging from a different angle, but again the source is unknown. A figure is caught in the beam of the cameraman's flashlight when he turns around after running away from the noise, but it's unclear if the figure is just another crew member or some other entity. But a few bangs in the night is nothing. This is just the beginning. Later, the crew searches the junk around the shed and inside the home. Far from off, they see a figure in one of the old wooden houses. They panic but continue to draw closer, trying to get a better look at the apparition. The figure looks like an older woman with black hair and a pale face. A close-up reveals she is sitting in a chair, wearing a gray dress. Some think this might be the infamous Weeping Woman, known as La Llorona, or perhaps she's another ghostly incarnation specific to this place. We need to know the history to be sure. What exactly happened here? Only then will we know the fate of this ghostly figure. Number 4. Communicating with poltergeists. I've analyzed some of Lainey and Ben's footage in previous
Lainey and Ben.
videos,
Nice.
and I'm completely convinced that their home is 100% haunted. Here's yet another video to prove it. Published in November of 2021, the couple is attempting to use an EMF meter to talk to a spirit named Dave, who hangs around their home. Well, usually you'd expect
it has
for the
a name
meter
now.
to go off.
Cool.
That's apparently not the way Dave communicates. Instead, as the couple encourages Dave to communicate with them, setting the meter upright on the table in front of them, the meter is knocked over, causing them both to jump in shock. You might assume that it just fell over, but when you look closely, it certainly appears as though it was thrown down by a malevolent force.
Yeah, it was pushed from the bottom.
Something tells me Dave is the strong, silent type. Number 3, insulting the spirits. If you're going to poke fun at the afterlife, you'd better be willing to cross over yourself. Published in September of 2021, these paranormal investigators dive into the mystical Black Forest, a mysterious place in which the occult and other cryptic happenings occur. Here's what they found. The men immediately try to pester the spirits, preparing a ritual in which incense is burning upside down.
Whoa.
This, they say, is intended to insult the spirit, and this spirit apparently doesn't take to the insult kindly. As the group sits in wait, watching the incense burn, while a candle glows beside it, suddenly the plastic bottle the incense was placed in bursts. It flies off the altar, knocking the candlelight out as well. The pair wonder if something flew into it, although it looks more like something burst out of it. What do you think happened here? Does this spirit have a really short fuse? Number 2.
Wait.
Here. To it, although it looks more like something burst out of it. What do you think happened here?
And I think that's the spirit right there. There's the head, the shoulder, and the long black dress.
Does this spirit have a really short fuse? Number 2.
I may see
Light
that
on the
point that out.
tracks. Something about railroad tracks at night is eerily haunting, and these creepy tracks are no exception. Published by Panic Attack Scary Videos in October of 2014, this scary video might make you have a panic attack. Located in Redo, Texas, these old-timey railroad tracks have a terrible history. According to urban legend, a railroad worker let a train take his life on these tracks a very long time ago, and ever since his ghost has been seen on occasion around midnight, hovering over the bridge carrying a lantern. The boys here are interested in seeing if the tales are true. After being chaosed chaotically through the woods by a wild boar, they fall onto the tracks. That's when they see it. A mysterious light is shining at a distance on the bridge, just as the urban legend said it would. It's too far away to be distinct. They say it looks like a ball of light, and they walk toward it. But as they approach, after a while it goes out, leaving them in darkness. Was it the railway man of legend? I guess we're left in the dark about that too. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, find out.
That's a bummer. I would have liked to see how that concluded.
Number 1, time traveler. Why did the time traveler cross the road to get to the other side of the space-time continuum? Published by Datos Curiosos in October 2021. This cryptic video has me veering off course. The short dashcam video shows a semi ahead driving down the highway. Suddenly it veers to the left right into the next lane, making cars move out of the way in the opposite direction. Soon it becomes clear why. A man materializes out of nowhere as the semi pulls around him. He walks so slowly across the road that the car, far behind the semi, catches up with him. The man is dressed in white and is staring straight ahead, walking in a very upright manner, stiff as a board. He appears as though he's in a trance and doesn't seem to be fazed by what just happened. Who is this man, and how did he seemingly appear out of nowhere? Only time will tell. In the meantime, I think something paranormal has to be going on here. Fronting a toy factory. Huggy.
Freaking Huggy Wuggy. Oh my god. Matt bro, hello. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Alright. Next up, from Sir Spooks. Top 5 scary videos that'll give you the creeps. Oh. Are these on all my notifications? Yeah, they are. Alright, yeah, I get it. Terrorize your streaming. Alright, Sir Spooks is next. Top 5 scary videos that'll give you the creeps.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. So, let's begin. Today's video is sponsored by Hunter Killer. Did anyone you know hop on the true crime?
I'm glad he timestamps the sponsorship, making it easier for me to just skip past it.
If you were to take a quick look at the homepage of this Japanese YouTuber's channel, you wouldn't think anything of it really. He occasionally makes videos of himself trying out various different foods, motorcycle riding videos, and the standard vlogs you'd expect to see on the platform. But one video that he uploaded in October of 2020 stands out like a sore thumb amongst the other more innocent videos of his. In the description of the video, the uploader states that the following footage was recorded after he got back home one night. As soon as he turned on the lights in his house, he noticed something was definitely not right. He then decided to film the experience.
What the heck?
A mysterious banging sound can be heard at the very beginning of the clip. But the most terrifying thing is the eerie hand that can be seen atop the bed at the far end of the room. Interestingly, as soon as the uploader zooms his camera back out, the hand mysteriously disappears, almost as if it was never really there. The uploader states in the description that he isn't entirely sure what to make of this encounter, but says that he believes it could be some sort of paranormal activity, but understandably he hopes that it's not the case. Paranormal or not, there was certainly something with him that day. As for what exactly, we'll never know. A Mexican YouTuber named Monra Vlogs frequently uploads videos to his channel that often focus on him exploring various different allegedly haunted and abandoned places, including dilapidated buildings, fields, and in this case, a cemetery. Throughout the video, we can clearly see just how eerie it would be to wander around this particular cemetery in the dead of night, with just you and your flashlight. All you can hear is crickets around him. The video is definitely quite eerie in general, but the real terrifying thing happens at around the 13-minute mark, when he starts to pan his camera around and makes a startling discovery.
¿Viste eso? ¿Lo viste? Sí. Ahí se está asomando algo, ¿eh? ¡Ey! ¿Quién eres? ¿Ven? Ese güey es el brujo. Sí. Sí, ese güey es el brujo, güey. Sí. ¡Ey! Sí, es ese güey. ¡Ven! 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 ¡Acércate!
Although it happens very briefly, if you take a good long look in the distance, you should be able to make out what appears to be some sort of bizarre shadow-like figure walking out into view of the camera before immediately darting back, almost as if whatever this thing was did not want to be recorded. Monra then does something that most people would not have the bravery or courage to do. He goes to explore the area where he saw the figure, but to his surprise, it is nowhere to be found. So what could this strange, shadow-like entity be? Is this some sort of ghostly apparition lurking the grounds of the cemetery?
He was gonna take
Was
that.
this simply another person visiting the cemetery that day? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Get to the ghost!
A YouTube channel named Hidden Planet has a bunch of strange, fascinating and thought-provoking videos on their channel for all to enjoy. But one of their videos in particular, uploaded in April of 2015, stands out among the crowd as being something truly eerie. In the video, we follow an unidentified cave explorer as he makes his way around the dark areas with a flashlight to illuminate his pathways as he trudges onward through the darkness. Almost immediately after the camera starts rolling, the man finds what appears to be some bones or eggs or perhaps an animal carcass laying on the ground. Although the discovery most definitely strikes him as more than a little odd, he nevertheless continues on with the exploration. But about 20 seconds later, the man stumbles upon yet another large egg-like object that he begins to inspect before moving on in the cave. So far, he's experienced some bizarre things, but nothing overtly terrifying. Little does he know that that's all about to change in just a matter of seconds.
What the hell? Oh.
Although it can only be seen for just a moment, by slowing down the footage and getting a good zoom-in view, you can see what looks to be a dragon's head captured on the camera, while the man filming lets out a groan as he tries to make his way out of the cave. It is...
I call this fake because of the obvious is the shoddy camera quality. I mean, when you bring in a camera that's pixelating that much, it makes it easier to CG a dragon and make it look more convincing than it should be. Because with the pixelated camera, with a pixelated camera, you can't see like edit lines or obvious graphical glitches and all that. So I'm calling it fake.
It's worth noting that the dragon in question doesn't look to be added in or heavily touched up in editing, and because of this, many people in the comment section have expressed their belief that this footage is completely genuine.
It's not.
Of course, many have also expressed their beliefs in it being fake. Obviously, if it were fake, then it would be well hidden by the blurry quality of the footage.
Exactly.
But what do you think about this particular piece of footage? Is this actual footage of a dragon resting inside of a cave or not? I'll let you decide. As many of you know by now, the Paranormies have been featured on this channel many times before. Their content typically focuses on them exploring abandoned and allegedly haunted places from around the world, usually resulting in some truly unbelievable finds that you simply have to see to believe. This video, which was uploaded in November of 2021, is definitely no exception. In the video, the group is heading out to explore a cabin located deep inside the woods. When the group arrives at the cabin, it looks to be pretty cozy. This may have put them a bit at ease, but their comfort gets broken relatively quickly when this happens.
Whoa.
This door or that door?
It's this back door, yeah, with this door. Hello? Radio.
Oh yeah, I remember this clip.
A little while later in the video, the crew are exploring other corners of the cabin when they get surprised with two more genuinely odd and unsettling encounters. Take a look.
Soul. Revive it.
You fucking heard that.
Whoa, okay.
Violence? I got a bad feeling in here, dude. There it goes. Just as I said that. Right there. I gotta get out of here, man. As soon as I said that, I don't feel good.
Just a couple of minutes later, while exploring an upstairs area, Jordan gets a little bit uncomfortable by being in the cabin, at which point he says that he probably shouldn't have even come. It seems as though someone, or rather something, heard this and wanted to scare him just a little bit more.
I probably shouldn't have came here in the first place, right?
Oh my god. Okay.
Holy shit.
Please.
Oh my god, I'm having a panic attack here.
Interestingly enough, the same chair that was rocking there was initially seen on the right side of the room earlier on in the footage. How in the world this chair managed to move sides is anybody's guess. At this point, the Paranormies are undoubtedly getting a bit freaked out and are probably thinking of heading out and calling it a day. But before they can do that, they're treated with two more scares for good measure.
Are you good or are you bad? Oh my god! Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, let's use a Ouija board. Let's make them even more mad.
Hi.
Okay. I was a knock at the door.
I'm gonna check that. Hey, Mary, can you say goodbye?
Again. Okay, goodbye. No.
Mary, we have to say goodbye now, okay?
Let's just put it to work. Goodbye. Just
Okay.
put it there.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Dog's barking out there. Freaking out.
There's no denying just how creepy what the Paranormals filmed was. Do you believe this footage was authentic, or could all these encounters be explained? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This next entry, filmed in a power station dormitory located in Malaysia, is absolutely jam-packed with tons of eerie moments that are sure to give you the creeps. In the footage, we follow an unidentified man as he makes his way through the station, and almost immediately he comes across something very eerie.
That's very authentic. Unidentified man.
He then proceeds to enter the building, which, as you can see, is completely abandoned. It's so silent
it sounds like he was saying,
that
"I
you
want
could quite
salt."
literally hear a pin drop, which certainly must have added to the man's discomfort while exploring there. Sure enough, it doesn't take long at all for a series of incredibly unsettling things to start to happen, confirming the man's deepest fears.
丧尸来没有这玩意儿了吗，兄弟们？啊！我看啥玩意儿了啊？我操你妈！我操你妈塞！
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would be gone.
我操！我操你妈！啊！谁？操你妈！ 我操！我操！
Get out of there, dude.
操你妈！我操你妈！我操你妈！ 生气了，兄弟们！我操！
Although the man has already seen so many creepy things happen in such a short span of time, he nevertheless works up the courage to continue on with the investigation, which, as you can probably expect, only ends up getting more and more crazy as time goes on.
I would have left.
Take a look.
操你妈的！
Wait, what do you see right there?
啊？谁呀？我操你妈！现在不知道在哪儿。哎！我操你妈！我操你妈！我操你妈！一个脑袋，兄弟们！
Dude, get out of there!
我操你妈！我催你妈！
Because the building the uploader is exploring is so large and has so many different areas and rooms to it, he decides to keep venturing in, whereas most people would make the wise decision and leave as soon as possible. But this man puts on his best.
The longer he stays, the more dangerous it gets for him afterwards.
Brave face and presses on, which just leads to more terrifying incidents that he was able to capture.
文柱，我儿子，我说过来了，过来了，家人们过来了。走，上那屋看看啊，兄弟们，上那屋。啊！我操你妈！我操你妈！我操！啊！我操你妈！
Eventually,
I'll say this much about these ghosts. You know, I don't know if they want to hurt him or not, but they definitely have a sick sense of humor because they love hearing this guy scream like that.
The uploader gets more and more terrified, which is certainly quite understandable given the circumstances. But before he makes the final decision to leave once and for all, he gets subjected to yet even more scares for good measure.
Well, he's doing it to himself. He won't leave.
操你妈！我操你妈！差点没掉下去。我操你妈！我操！我操你妈！我操！操你妈的！我操你妈！
It's genuinely remarkable just how many incredibly disturbing and frightening things happened in just one video. More specifically, one night. If this video is indeed a 100% real, then this power station dormitory is without question one of the most haunted places I have ever seen recorded on camera. The sheer amount of paranormal activity on display is truly staggering and is sure to make many people have a hard time sleeping tonight. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video.
That last one was a good one. The last one was definitely a good one. Alright, no new chats. Alright, now we move on to King Frostmare. Scariest videos you cannot switch off. Let's go.
Hello guys, time for scary videos. Today with a pretty unsettling shadow encounter in a home of a man and a creepy haunting in the house of a family. Now let's buckle up and stay frosty.
Alright, Kingy, let's do this. My living room.
The following video was uploaded to Reddit by user The Clownin. He wrote that this clip was shown to him by a family member. She had been hearing strange noises in the downstairs portion of her house, so she set up this camera to keep an eye on things from the rooms upstairs. Since this is an older building, paranormal activity had of course been considered as a possibility. The uploader tells us that nobody was downstairs during the time this clip was recorded. Let's take a look.
Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay, first a light spirit and then a shadow entity.
A shadow figure is seen moving from the center of the living room towards the doorway and disappears seemingly behind the wall. We can see that the camera's motion detection feature even picks up on the movement of the shadow. Could this be causing the strange noises in the house? What do you guys make of this possible entity sighting? Is it a ghost? Or is there another explanation for it?
I don't know, that's a hard one to call.
Next up, we are going to be looking into the haunting of Ola Peter. Peter and his brother had been spending some time at their great-grandparents' house when suddenly the power went out for no logical reasoning. Their mother and grandmother leave briefly to go buy some candles at the gas station nearby, leaving the boys alone. Strange activity had been experienced in the house before, and it was believed by the family that there was at least one spirit inhabiting the home. Potentially the spirit of the great-grandfather that sadly had passed away. Peter decides to start filming around the dark house while his parents are away. The boys head to the terrace in the back of the house to use the washroom. And this is when they first encounter something possibly paranormal.
Y pues estamos aquí, estas son mi abuelito. Espérense, no sean chillones. No va a pasar nada. Y esas son las cenizas de mi bisabuelo, porque pues desgraciadamente él ya falleció. Y el baño está allá. El baño, mi hermano quiere hacer pipí, pero el baño está allá. Y mi abuela nos dijo que cuidáramos. Mi abuelo nos dijo que cuidáramos aquí su casa en lo que ellas iban.
Yep, there it is. I've seen this clip many times already.
A dark shadow is seen, moving quickly out of sight, as though it is hiding from the two boys. The next video was also filmed at Peter's great-grandparents' house. This time, the boys noticed some loud banging and strange noises coming from the roof of the house. And so, they went outside to try and capture whatever was responsible for all the noise. Let's take a look at what was captured.
Ay, no puede ser.
Loud banging and strange scratching noises can be heard from above Peter, and when he aims the camera to the right, a dark shadow can be seen moving across the roof. Could this be the same shadow figure seen in the first video?
I don't remember seeing that part.
No sabemos. Y pues no tengan miedo. No pasa nada. Abuelito, ¿si estás aquí? Preséntate con nosotros. Si estás aquí, preséntate ante nosotros. Somos tus nietos.
Peter actually tries to interact with the entity, inviting it to present itself to him, but he may actually get more than he bargained for. Viewers have said that the energy in this video is very negative, and many do not believe this to be the great-grandfathers. They also believe this entity might be taking advantage of the fact that there were no adults present, as many demons have been known to connect first with children and using that to get to the adults in the family. But what do you think? Has Peter truly captured something paranormal in these videos?
Oh, I believe he has.
The next clip was uploaded to Reddit by user Squish Muffins. She writes that this was captured by her neighbor's bedroom security camera while they were out of town for the weekend. They noticed that the camera had picked up some movement one night while they were away, although there were no people or pets in the house the entire time. Squish Muffins states that the house has had paranormal activity occur in the past, so they were quite scared when they realized that there was motion in the supposedly empty house. The owners of the house believe what was captured here was actually the spirit of a woman who is headless, and they point out that if you look closely, you can actually see what appears to be a collar of a dress or shirt on the figure. They also state that they believe the spirit here is sitting up in the bed and then laying back down, as it matches perfectly with the positioning of the bed in the room. It is possible that this is the spirit of someone who either lived in the house in the past or on the land itself. What do you guys think? Is this a paranormal capture, or is there perhaps another logical explanation?
Bathhouse Shadow.
This clip comes to us from the Dark Dimension and was filmed in Japan. In the video, a group of friends
Alright, I could do this. I only have 2 more videos after this one. I can stay awake through it.
are on their way to a public bathhouse when they discover it is unexpectedly closed. The group of friends are hanging out and joking around outside the closed bathhouse when they capture something on camera.
Whoa, what the heck?
What appears to be a person standing next to the cameraman and then disappearing towards the ground. It is not seen ever again. How strange. What do you think happened here? I'm sure this group will think twice in the future if they decide to ever visit the bathhouse again. The next creepy capture was uploaded to Reddit by user Photograph Firm. Photograph wrote this: I was running late for work one night and I was backing out of the driveway. I noticed an odd shape in my window. I snapped a quick picture, but I didn't take the time to really look at it, since, as I said, I was running late. When I finally got to work and took a good look at the photo, I was shocked, but chalked it up to paranoia and tried not to worry, especially since I knew I would be home soon. After my shift, I did a sweep of the house, and I confirmed that there was no way anyone was able to come into the house, and there was no one inside the house either. Every window was locked and I never used the front door, as I always enter through the garage. There was also nothing between the curtains to cause anything that could have created this shape. I don't own any cardboard cutouts and I live completely alone in a very rural area. As for the history of the house, it is around 200 years old and I know people have passed away in the house, but I have no information on them. I've experienced other paranormal instances in the house, such as hearing footsteps on the stairs and knocking on doors. This is the first paranormal photo I've ever captured. The way the face is so clear, but also so blank and emotionless, is truly chilling. Could this be the spirit that is causing the strange noises around the house? What do you guys think of this photo? Is this a true paranormal capture, or is there perhaps something else that could explain it away?
Dang, creepy dining room action.
The next video comes to us from the channel Mystic Ghost. Mystic Ghost is a team of paranormal researchers based in Texas. They write that their mission is to seek out allegedly haunted locations, authenticate evidence of the paranormal, research all paranormal stories, and conduct scientific methods, plus metaphysical approaches during investigations. But actually, what makes this sighting so different is that it was captured in one of the investigators' own homes. When the resident received a motion alert from their dining room security camera, they were truly shocked at the capture.
Ah, yes. Saw this clip earlier.
A chair is seen sliding from the dining table, pulled by an unseen force. To make things even more unsettling, look out the window on the left. Something can be seen moving rapidly outside the window. It's hard to make out the shape of the figure. It is all black and moving sporadically before disappearing again once the chair is pushed back into its original position. Do you believe the shadow in the window and the chair moving are connected? Or just a strange coincidence? Is it possible that the entity was trying to get the attention of someone inside the house? The me know your thoughts on this one.
Face in the glass.
The following was sent by Bambi, who is a member of the Seven Souls Paranormal team. The team is based in Florida,
What in the
and
world
Bambi
are all
kindly
those
wanted
spirit
to share
orbs?
the following incident with me. It was captured by their home security camera one night. They noticed that there appeared something strange unfolding right at the sliding glass window. Paranormal events are nothing new for them, and the house is said to be haunted ever since they can remember. Things are being moved around, and doors are opening and closing on their own, but even shadow figures can be seen ever so often. Tonight's capture, however, was even more mysterious. We can clearly make out an apparition that is looking into the sliding glass window. It appears that it is coming inside, and then it disappears towards the outside again. How strange. Bambi also states that they can clearly see a face on that apparition. Can you too? Whatever was captured that night seemed not to be from this realm.
I mean, there's a lot of shit going on in that house. Did you see all those spirit orbs flying around?
Make sure to check the footage out yourself. It is truly haunting.
Shadow in my home.
The following clips were shared by user BV1150, who states that he as well is experiencing some really terrifying events unfolding in his own four walls. Ever since moving into his new place, he was visited by strange shadow sightings and was woken up in the midst of night by loud banging noises and furniture that was being pushed around. His friends never believed him, however, and they were certain that he was just joking around. In the following video, he had a friend over, and indeed, there seemed to be some unusual loud noises that were stemming from his closet, or from right above his closet, which was weird because nobody else should have been there.
Get up. Get up. Get up. You're here. Listen. Fucking touch that door. Oh, f off. Gotta read you more.
Nothing at first glance, but after BV decides to take a look around and opens the door to one of the rooms, there seemed to be something else with them. A really odd-looking shadow can be seen standing at the end of the room, and then it charges at them as if it wanted to hurt them. BV states that they could not sleep at his place that night, and that he has nightmares ever since. If it wasn't just a skit by the young man, has maybe something demonic entered? Something that is now playing tricks on him?
That is creepy.
Who can say? The next video was uploaded by the user It's Raining Babies, who posts vlogs of his life and experiences. In this video, Raining is going over some haunted events that had been happening in his workplace, Wolfden Brewing. This restaurant is located within an older building, and apparently there have been quite a few paranormal experiences that have occurred here. Raining even says that there is a resident ghost named Jack that is said to haunt the restaurant. The haunting of the Wolfden Brewing Pub is so well known that it is also common for restaurant guests to ask about Jack and the other ghosts. Raining says that he doesn't really believe in the paranormal. However, some of these recent events has made him to start think twice.
Now, you could see to the right of the door, there's kind of like a movement right there, and then it proceeds to go like up the stairs. But it could be someone, you know, just walking on the outside on our front porch right there, which is logically what it is. But it almost seems that the camera's kind of bending, and it bends the staircase a little bit, and then right after it goes to the top of the stairs, the hat seems to jump up before it falls off onto the ground and kind of rolls around. It's very weird.
Okay, I need to
something
stand
I
up.
can't explain.
It's very odd, given the design of the rack. It says it looks as though the head was raised slightly off the hanger before falling, not something that would normally be caused by the wind. Next clip is also taken at the restaurant. This one was taken at Halloween, so we'll notice the decorations. The restaurant puts out an exhibit about the notorious John Wayne Gacy, and the security footage was captured there. The clip shows a painting of Gacy. The hook actually remained in the wall. Notice the way the painting seems to rotate as it falls. There's something very strange about this capture for sure. What do you think? Do you believe that Wolfden Brewing is truly haunted? I certainly do.
Possibly, yeah. Photo bomber, this should be good.
The following was uploaded to Reddit. The mother in the photo had noticed some strange things happening around her home, such as whispers from other rooms, lights turning on and off on their own, and creaking around the house when no one was walking around. The family had suspected perhaps paranormal activity had been the cause. However, they tried to ignore all these strange occurrences since there was no physical evidence of anyone being inside their home. This all changed one afternoon. The mother was home alone with their small daughter, playing with some puzzle toys and taking photos to show their family members. What she captured was absolutely not what she was expecting.
Oh! Well, hold on. Is my face in the way of that? My face in the way of that? No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, hi.
A head is seen peeking out from the cabinets behind the mother and the baby. The figure is absolutely haunting. The red eyes staring directly at the camera and the mouth twisted into a very sinister smile. The family didn't actually notice the entity until after they were done taking photos and were looking at them later that evening. Is this the creature responsible for the strange occurrences in the house? What would you do if you would capture a sighting like this? Absolutely terrifying.
I would leave that house, man, in a minute.
This video was uploaded by Diego Spikers. Diego has long suspected that his apartment was haunted and actually had caught a few paranormal sightings in the past. You might remember the haunted children's tent. It was not odd for things to move on their own in his home, and for strange sounds to be heard when nobody else was supposed to be home. In particular, it seemed whatever spirit was living in Diego's home had a great interest in children's toys, leading him to believe the spirits of a young kid might be haunting the apartment. One afternoon, Diego had a friend over, and they were just hanging out in the living room when they captured the following.
I remember that clip.
¿Es el cuarto? Sí, hágale. ¡Uy, marica, venga!
Oh no,
¡Que
Rick
se
and
ñero
Morty.
rápido! ¡Uy, no! ¡Marica! ¡Perro, lo grabé, ñero, lo grabé, venga!
The hand of a young child can be seen, reaching out from the TV stand and starts slowly opening the cabinet, but the hand is quickly retracted when Diego starts running towards it. He
Ooh,
opens the
okay.
cabinet, but the entity is nowhere to be seen, and the decorations of the shelves of the TV stands are seen undisturbed. Some viewers have wondered if this could possibly be a child who's traveling between multiple dimensions, and others have wondered if this might not be a child, but rather a darker spirit attempting to seem friendly. What do you make of this capture? A child or something much
would
more
not stay
dangerous?
in the apartment. That's one thing I can say for sure about that.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Okay. Saw that one already. All right, so let's check chat. Your struggle is real, bro. Yeah. A little butt pain in the chair. All right. Just watched that one. Okay, we'll turn that off. All right, next up, Slapped Ham. Help. Do these scary videos really show ghosts? Ooh. All right. Oh. Spoilers. Spoilers.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham.
Hey, Callan.
Today we're looking at some scary ghost videos that may make you lose some sleep. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content just like this.
We just saw
TikToker
this
Diego
one.
Spickers seems to be experiencing a haunting of a potential ghostly girl right in his own home. In the first video, we see the TikToker showing us a child's playhouse that he has in his home. And as you'll see, there seems to be something very wrong with it. Watch.
Es re lindo, tiene ventanita y todo, pille. No.
When we first see the playhouse, there appears to be nothing in there.
Para nada, weón.
He then looks through the window on the side, and now there seems to be something inside of it. We can see a blanket that appears to be covering someone, perhaps a small child. The TikToker moves back to the entrance, though the blanketed child is no longer there.
No.
Diego uploaded a picture to his Instagram account, Spickers. Here we can see the child's
there it is
playhouse
in the
again,
window.
except this time the creepy sighting is right outside the window. Here we can see what appears to be a small girl peering inside. At first it looks like a normal enough picture, but the following TikTok video gives a little more context. In this clip, the TikToker proves that he lives a few floors up from the ground, meaning this girl couldn't have been standing and looking in the window.
Es falso que yo vivo en un primer piso.
He also shows us that he doesn't have a balcony, suggesting that the little girl could indeed be a ghost.
So the little girl's just floating.
Also, if we watch that clip again more closely, as he walks into the room,
there it
you can
is.
see a face
I forgot
in the
about
window.
that face.
But as we see, the homeowner lives several floors up, making it impossible for someone to be outside the window.
No es así, miren. Yo vivo en un quinto piso. Sería algo ilógico.
In the final video, the TikToker is sitting in his living room watching some TV when something super unsettling happens. Watch.
¿Es el cuarto? Sí, hágale, hágale. ¡Uy, marica, venga! ¿Qué hicieron rápido? No, marica, perro, lo grabé, venga.
We can see what looks to be a child's hand pushing the door open on the cabinet just under the TV. The man rushes forward, but there's nothing there.
¿Es el cuarto? Sí, hágale, hágale. ¡Uy, marica, venga! ¿Qué hicieron rápido? No, marica, perro, lo grabé.
There's a lot in these clips to suggest that there's something way more sinister going on here. How could the girl be looking through the window without any support? And how could the hand have disappeared from the cabinet so quickly?
No, marica, perro, lo grabé.
I'd love to hear your theories on this one in the comment section down below.
Es re lindo, tiene ventanita y todo, PJ.
I mean, the only thing I can think of with that one is a couple of clipped videos.
Some people who come across strange sightings or hear strange sounds are brave enough to take a look. And that includes a few kids in a TikTok video shared by HoloPeter010506H.
This one again? Are you kidding me?
While one video is scary enough, the kids seem to have spotted the same figure in a whole separate incident. In the first clip, one of the kids is filming inside his grandparents' house. He explains that the lights have gone out in the place and that the adults have gone out to buy some candles.
Espérense. Y mi mamá y mi abuela se fueron al Oxxo a comprar velas por eso. Por lo que pasó de que se fue la luz.
The kids hear some strange noises and decide to see what's happening outside.
Estamos aquí en la casa de mi bisabuela. Se fue la... ¿Qué es eso?
The camera operator moves to the screen door. Take a look at what happens.
Ir a hacer pipí, pero el baño está allá. Y mi abuela nos dijo que cuidáramos... Mi abuelo nos dijo...
Watching that again, on the left-hand side of the screen, just outside, we can see a shadowy figure emerge quickly before disappearing from view. The kids then decide to go outside, scared but curious. We can hear strange banging and knocking noises.
Y pues... No tengan miedo.
The kids walk to where the shadow figure disappeared, turning the camera to the left when they catch something again. Watch.
Si estás aquí, preséntate ante nosotros.
We can see a shadow figure peering out.
Si estás aquí, preséntate ante nosotros.
The camera operator calls out to the formation, asking it to present itself. When this happens,
Somos tus nietos.
Yep. I'm just gonna skip to the
watching
next
that
one.
again, the shadow figure.
Someone's getting pulled over there.
The Molly Stark Sanatorium.
Let's see if I can get a capture of the police lights over there. Someone got busted.
In Stark County, Ohio, is yet another sanatorium that's believed to be haunted. The Molly Stark Sanatorium's history extends all the way back to the 1920s, where it once housed tuberculosis patients. In the 1990s, the hospital eventually closed down due to resigning staff and money troubles. Since then, the location has become decrepit and a hotspot for paranormal investigators and bored teenagers. Those who have visited have claimed to have experienced various paranormal occurrences, such as hearing strange sounds, seeing orbs, and even spotting ghosts of former patients. YouTuber Urbex Hill decided to join in on the fun and see what he could spot in the eerie location. What he finds is definitely unsettling, to say the least. In the first few minutes of the video, the uploader wanders around the sanatorium, showing us the well-worn interior. He notes that he hears footsteps from above, spooking him out.
I think it could be my eyes just playing tricks on me, but I swear I keep seeing like a little shadow just kind of move across my room. Of course, I have a toolbox and some shoes up there, so I just could be seeing that. And when I move my head around, I don't know. Sometimes I even get sometimes I get paranoid when doing these streams.
Just walking. I hear footsteps.
Then, at around the 8-minute mark in the video, something very eerie happens. Watch.
What the fuck is that? Yo, do you see that? Yo.
In the center of the video, down in the tunnel, we can see a dark figure walking in the distance. The YouTuber eventually walks down the tunnel but comes across a dead end, meaning that the figure must have disappeared into thin air.
It's a dead end. Oh my. What?
Here's the sighting zoomed in and brightened up.
It's dressed in white. It could be a ghost of a doctor or something like that.
At the very end of the clip, the YouTuber plays some footage he took of the sanatorium's exterior. Watch what he saw. There appears to be someone or something standing up on the roof.
Yep, there it is.
Many viewers were puzzled and creeped out by the footage. They believe the first figure had to be a ghost as it seemed to disappear into a dead end.
Here's the thing about Urbex Hill. He's not a paranormal investigator. You know, he's an explorer who explores abandoned buildings. When, you know, the fact that he encounters anything paranormal is purely by coincidence. So I don't think he fakes his videos whenever a paranormal sighting occurs.
While the second sighting could have been a real,
because that's not what his channel is primarily about.
Real person, this could explain the footsteps that the YouTuber heard.
Do y'all hear that?
Well, according to this footage, it seems this sanatorium does indeed have plenty of spooky, ghostly, and human visitors. In August 2016, YouTuber The Ball Family Vlogs was filming what was supposed to be a normal vlog updating their viewers, but it appears they inadvertently caught something strange on camera.
Okay, I'm gonna
The
sit back
YouTuber
down.
welcomes viewers to their home before turning the camera around and showing us the living room.
An extra storage workshop area. Our dog is back there right now because he's a little sick and got to go to the vet.
As the camera pans past some stairs, it slows down to show something standing there.
Oh.
It looks like a transparent figure. The YouTuber has said they've experienced weird things in the house. Even their mum has felt an unexplained presence in the home. The ghostly figure is certainly eerie looking and quite suspicious. Sometimes cameras can't always clearly capture a person moving very quickly, showing the person as a blur or even transparent. However, this figure doesn't appear to be moving at all, throwing this theory out the window. With that being the case, what do you think's happening here? Let us know in the comment section down below.
Even in the wintertime,
This
I
clip,
get
shared by
bad
Facebook
allergies.
page Wicked Investigations, shows us a sighting that's been creeping viewers out for years. The footage was shot by a security guard doing his rounds in an empty shopping mall
There's the
late at
ghost.
night somewhere in South America. Watch what he spotted.
Pra mostrar que ninguém acredita em mim. Meu Deus do céu.
Watching that again, we can see what looks to be a little girl on the escalator.
Meu Deus do céu.
The guard runs towards it, showing us an empty view. Just seconds later, the child can be seen running off. Somehow, they're back on the ground floor. The security guard said that this is the second time he's spotted the little girl after hours in the shopping mall, and that he couldn't find her anywhere even after a thorough search. How is it that the girl went up the escalator, but then seconds later was back on the ground floor? Were there 2 children running around the shopping centre after hours? It seems unlikely, as the guard couldn't find a trace of anyone anywhere.
Creepy stuff.
YouTube user Logan Robert has shared some eerie Ring security camera footage from his own backyard. We could see someone standing outside, apparently calling for a pet to come inside. See if you can spot anything unusual.
Give it, Mahu.
Watching that again in slow motion and brightened up, there's a strange shape that floats by in the background.
I don't know.
Given the low quality of the image, it's hard to tell what this actually is. The uploader thinks it's a ghost. However, due to the compression rate of the home security camera system, it's impossible to make a definitive call as to what we're seeing. I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. What do you think's been captured on this home security camera?
I mean, it doesn't move fluid enough to be like an insect or a bird or anything like that. A grocery bag, maybe?
Before we take a look at some unsettling footage captured in a barber shop, no notifications.
That's the best I can come up with. That's the best guess I can come up with outside of Paranormal.
Experienced something on the paranormal side.
Barbershop of horrors.
The TikTok account, thebarber_T, shared some security footage of the shop, and it's been creeping viewers out ever since. In the video, we can see CCTV footage at the barber shop. A few seconds in, we can see the door at the back of the shop randomly open. A few moments after this, we can see what looks to be a ghostly figure moving across the TV screen on the left-hand side. Following this, the door that was open suddenly shuts. About 30 seconds later, the door opens once again, except this time one of the barbers gets spooked and starts to leave. Watch what happens. The creator of the video suggested that perhaps one of the clients that day was a poltergeist. The responses from the clients and barbers alike seems quite genuine. Unless this was a prank and the people in the footage weren't in on it, this event will have to be chalked up as a complete mystery.
Yeah, they don't seem like they're acting or anything like that. They're actually being pretty bold for what's going on. Alright. Last video, guys. That means you know what time it is. It's time for the GOAT of scary video countdowns. Nuke's Top 5. Top 5 ghost videos so scary you'll weep. Let's do it.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Atomic Clinic. Korean paranormal enthusiasts Paku and DJ from the YouTube channel Boro Boro live in Japan and are big fans of Japanese urban legends and ghost stories. For one of their videos, the duo sets out to investigate a known paranormal hotspot in Atami City, Shizuoka Prefecture, Japan. It's the abandoned old Silver Villa Atami Clinic. The hospital opened its doors in the mid-1980s and served as a long-term care facility for the elderly and terminally ill.
All right. It's a Japanese investigation channel. I'm gonna head on over and subscribe. Boom. I hope it's the same one, not this music thing here. Alright, here we go.
The clinic closed in 2009 and has been left empty and abandoned ever since. During its operation, many patients passed away inside these walls, and some of their lost spirits are still said to roam the hallways at night. Friends Paku and DJ record as they head inside the old clinic to explore.
But first they had to get the Slurpees.
Things start to get weird.
잘못 들은 걸 수도 있고. 일단은 지금 좀 다행인 게 뭐냐면 병원이 그렇게 넓지가 않아서 우리가 움직일 수 있는 동선이 좀 짧게 칠 수가 있어.
Paku and DJ hear a strange sound coming from somewhere nearby. They're still near the exit, so they're not particularly alarmed
his
just yet.
face. It's just...
They head even further inside, but then things take a chilling turn.
What?
Paku freaks out as later he explains that he felt something touch the side of his ear. Then they both hear a loud thud and make a run for it. Eventually, they calm down and head back inside to continue exploring. That's when Paku spots something downright terrifying.
안쪽 동생까지 빨리 한번 찍어보자.
What? What?
나가자.
Paku first freezes up, then he takes a Polaroid photo, and then just makes a run for it. Back in the car, he shows his friend what he saw and captured on camera.
안쪽 병실까지 빨리 한번 찍어보자.
I still don't see it.
Did you see it? A small dark figure can be seen at the edge of one of the hospital beds.
Okay.
Within only a split second, the dark figure just disappears. Paku takes a Polaroid photo, but nothing can be seen in the picture. So, did the friends capture the spirit of a patient who passed away inside the Atami Clinic years ago? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Boro Boro.
I like this channel. I like this channel already, though. Go on over and subscribe to them as well if you haven't yet. Boro Boro.
Meanwhile, on TikTok.
Of course, meanwhile.
More than 150 years old, the Anson Call House is known for its ghost stories. A family that lived here for close to 20 years says there's no question This place was haunted.
On Halloween night, paranormal investigation team Paranosis hosts a live event on their TikTok page as they investigate the allegedly haunted Anson Call house in Bountiful, Utah. The historic home was built in...
I thought that reporter looked familiar.
Anson Call house is known for its ghost stories. A family that...
Carrie something. From Fox 13 News in Utah.
lived here for close to 20 years says there's no question this place was haunted.
On Halloween night, paranormal investigation team Paranosis...
I can't remember her last name, but I remember her name. I know her first name is Carrie, K-E-R-I.
hosts a live event on their TikTok page as they investigate the allegedly haunted Anson Call house in Bountiful, Utah. The historic home was built in 1859 and was the home of Mormon pioneer Anson Call and his 5 wives. It is said that Anson was a cruel man and would lock his wives in the basement if they did not obey him.
5 wives.
He eventually passed away inside the home. 84 years later, it is said that Ted Bundy kidnapped and held a woman in the Anson Call home before taking her life. Lead investigator Bennett Rain and her team are broadcasting live outside the house when suddenly they all see something absolutely terrifying.
What?
Friendo, I don't know if you're watching this right now, but if you are, I found a new spot for us to investigate. A house with that kind of a history, yeah, I'm on board for that one.
There's like a knock on it sounded like a knock on a window or something.
I'm done. I can't.
Trying to draw.
Freaking, that's where it was trying to
dude.
What?
Look at it! Look at it!
Oh, it is the freaking ceiling.
What?
Here's someone talking. There's some
The
girls out in the
actual
front.
hell.
Okay, that's the freaking ceiling. Freaking. I don't know. What?
There was a thing like smashing up against the glass. Oh my god.
Was that in the front? Was that the front of the freaking house? What was that?
The window. It's coming from inside. It hit the. Oh my god. This has been happening the whole time.
That's been happening the whole time?
You were in there. Somebody's been banging on the window and the door. We got it on video too.
Okay, I think I'm done. I need to get... What the hell? Is that gonna break the...
I don't know. Is that coming from upstairs or downstairs?
Oh, I saw that. There was a shadow. There was a figure looking out that window before she shined the light on it.
Okay. I think... Okay, that's the freaking... I'm done. Okay.
We gotta go in.
You're gonna go in?
Yeah, let's go in.
Why would you go in when the freaking house is falling apart?
The remains of a bed frame fly up towards the ceiling. The shocked investigators quickly head inside to investigate.
This is, I think this is where the banging was coming from. This is for sure, look. Look at that. That's what I saw flying around. I saw that in the window.
Yeah, it was like clear up by the ceiling.
Now, this terrifying event was all captured live, and fans of the Paranosis team shared their recordings of the investigation on TikTok. What makes the footage even more compelling is that paranormal fan Ashley came along on the investigation, and she too captured chilling footage of the Anson Call home.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. There's the neighbor. There's the neighbor. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see stuff a lot? Like
not really. I just
hear things in my bedroom.
That's
at night.
crazy.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because I live, like, my bedroom's like right on this side right here.
Yeah.
Oh!
Here's the glass.
Oh! Oh my god.
You know, I kind of find it funny how they put jack-o'-lanterns in front of the house, even though no one lives there. It's like, yeah, this place is haunted. We're gonna put some jack-o'-lanterns there to add to the spookiness. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, the neighbor came over and was like,
I know.
are there people in there? They're like, someone's knocking on our... And I was like, no, like, I think it might be the vibration from this. The kid that came up to us, he lives next door, and he was saying that he never sees anything, but he hears stuff all the time. And his window to his bedroom was right next to the house, and he said he hears stuff all the time. That's why he came out running. But they did say the neighbors on the right-hand side, like the opposite side of him, they always see women walking around upstairs where a lot of that banging was happening. So, no thanks.
Now, with so many witnesses to these paranormal events, it makes you wonder whether the Anson Call home might be truly haunted, and someone or something from the other side was banging on the doors and windows in an attempt to get out. But as always, I leave that to you to decide.
Okay, Nix isn't gonna point it out, so I'm gonna backtrack here a bit.
Is that coming from upstairs or downstairs?
Yeah, it's like right there. You can see the figure right there looking down at them. And see, it moved away. It moved away. Here. Yeah, watch. Watch. And gone. There, what? Oh, was there no? Did you see it, Nukes? Well, guess what? I did. Yeah, I'm gonna point that out to him here real quick.
Okay.
I leave that to you to decide. Casey Dostert's TikTok page is completely devoted to sharing videos of his fishing and hunting trips in the Michigan outdoors, which makes this next singular spooky video on his TikTok even more bizarre. Which makes this next devoted to sharing videos of his fishing and hunting trips.
A deer actually came up to him, huh? That's cool.
In the Michigan outdoors, which makes this next singular spooky video on his TikTok even more bizarre. Casey explains that he saw an abandoned house in the woods a few times as a child, but he had never been able to find his way back there again later in life. That is, until recently. It's already dark when Casey and his friend Ashton drive up to take a look at the house. It did not go well.
So, I want to take everybody back here. A place I knew about when I was a kid. Haven't been able to find it since. But let me tell you, it's an eerie place. I got to show everybody this now that I found it again. Brought my buddy Ashton with me.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
He sounds just thrilled to be there.
Moon. I get a bad feeling every time I come in here.
Why'd you have to come here on a full moon night?
I don't know.
Goodness.
So we should be coming up on it here pretty quickly.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Look at that.
I'm telling you, some bad stuff happened back here. Alright.
Casey.
I gotta take you and show you this place.
Casey.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Why is the tire swing moving in this tree? Casey.
Probably the wind. You just drive by it. I really don't want to. Dude, this is an eerie place, man. There's some bad stuff happened back here in the 70s.
Trying to keep my eye on
some
it.
Bad juju here.
Yeah, hold on. Casey, go back. Go back.
Whoa, yeah, Huh.
There was somebody standing in that window.
Shut up.
I seen something in the window, Casey.
Really?
There was something in the... Give me that light.
Alright. Hey, over here, actually on the side, there should be a...
Casey, I seen something.
Yeah, I saw that shadow figure too.
No, not... Still clear?
Mattress in here? Dude, there was somebody standing right here, or a shadow or something standing.
Dude, is that blood on that mattress? Alright, come on.
Oh, want to check it out?
Go ahead and go first, bro. Dude, go, get out of here. Hurry up, dude. What the no!
Someone can be seen standing in the window of the creepy old house. When they approach the building, a door slams shut and the friends just get out of there.
Smart move.
Casey explains that some, quote, bad stuff happened in the house in the 1970s, but he doesn't elaborate on the story. So just what did the guys catch on camera? Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I think it's
Before
real.
we move on to the next video, if you see anything that the lost children.
Yeah, because it's a fishing channel and has a lot of followers, so there's no reason for them to fake a ghost video.
Paranormal investigators Kevin and Fabio from the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto are back on another exploration at an allegedly haunted location in Mexico. This time they find themselves at an abandoned orphanage with a very dark and tragic past. Long ago, the priest and founder of the orphanage was accused of horribly abusing the children in his care. The priest was forced to leave and was never seen again. No one knows exactly what happened to the children. The large decaying structure is now the home of a family of friendly stray dogs. Before they begin their investigation, Kevin and Fabio give food and water to the cute pups, and then the dogs seem to follow them around as they explore. As the guys look through the rooms on the ground
They brought them food. They want more.
floor, Kevin and Fabio hear something unnerving.
That's a cute doggos right there.
The two investigators are shook as they hear an unexpected childlike voice call out from somewhere in the darkness. Kevin and Fabio have no idea where the sound could have come from, and their anxiety begins to grow. As they continue searching through the creepy dark orphanage, they find a room on the second floor that immediately spikes their EMF meter. A walkie-talkie that Kevin has brought along suddenly picks up a bizarre, distorted signal.
He wants to be in the video too.
No mames, Kevin. No mames. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo?
Without warning, Fabio suddenly hears a breath coming from right behind him.
No mames. No mames. ¿Qué pedo? Vamos a dejar la night shot aquí.
After the incredibly disturbing sounds, the two investigators decide to leave a static camera behind as they continue to explore the building. A little while later, the camera records something chilling.
For the apparition to appear. Okay, so it's just the sounds, no apparition.
Did you see it?
Look down in this area right here. I'm gonna slow it down to like half. Boom.
Creepy childlike breathing can be heard very close to the static camera on the second floor. That's when Kevin and Fabio's radio begins to act up once again, and they hear a loud, audible groan. But that's not all that they captured that night. Because, did you see it?
Yeah, I'm glad Nuke's caught that.
A small shadow-like figure of a child can be seen standing on the ground floor, seeming to watch them from the shadows. The two investigators have no idea that they're being watched, but start to get creeped out enough that they decide to leave. They grab their equipment and get out of there.
Whip it.
So could it be?
Whip it. Come whip it. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of figured that she's the reason why you woke up.
Oh, I have to go pee.
Love you. Alright.
Be that Kevin and Fabio captured the sad trapped souls of the children of the orphanage? Or could this be something else? Something dark and sinister? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire two-part investigation with English subtitles over on the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto. Viewer videos. This next video was sent in by Danish Nukes Top 5 viewer Daniel Hertz. In the video, his father Henrik explains how 40 years ago, his own father was recording a video on 8mm film during a fun family outing after they hiked into a deserted area, deep in the woods of Denmark.
Det er et klip fra en film, som min far har optaget, da vi var for 40 år siden, da vi var ude på tur i skoven.
Later, when the family watches their 8mm home movie back, they spot something that they simply can't explain. Something downright creepy. A strange woman can be seen standing in the distance, simply watching the family as they walk through the woods. Henrik Hertz says that this woman was not there at the time of the recording.
Det som vi sidder og ser, så pludselig så står der en skikkelse lidt inde i skoven. Og den person var der ikke, da vi gik tur. Så spørgsmålet er, hvordan er den dukket op? Er det et spøgelse?
So just who?
Now, it's an 8mm projector film from 40 years ago. And back then they did not have the technology to fake something like that. So it's either a true ghost sighting or he's lying.
Or what is this?
And there really was someone there just for some reason watching them go by.
Let me know what you think. This next video was sent in to me by Nukes Top 5 viewer Alexia. In her email, she says that early one morning she and her husband were away at work and no one else was home. But their CCTV camera captured something very strange happening to their cat Kyo.
Oh, poor kitty.
Now first off, let me make it clear that little Kyo was fine and not hurt. But it almost looks as if something we can't see throws poor Kyo into the air and he falls against the kitchen chair. When slowed down, it becomes clear that there's no way that the cat could have managed to leap into the air like this, belly up and back feet first. So could it be that something paranormal attacked poor Kyo? Let me know what you think about this creepy footage down in the comments. Mr. Spouter. 4 years ago, a YouTube user calling himself Mr. Spouter posted 2 very strange videos to his YouTube channel before simply disappearing from YouTube. Mr. Spouter claimed that years ago some sort of paranormal presence had attached itself to him and would follow him as he moved from home to home. In the following footage, Mr. Spouter says that he was finally able to capture the activity on camera.
Man banging again. It's like something on the stairs. You can't hear it though. I can. Yeah. It's weird. It's not next door. It's like the what the there might be pipes in floorboard. So every time I look, there's nothing there, no. On the stairs, quick.
Was my wife just standing over to my right just now, or my left just now? Were you standing over here to my left just a moment ago?
Before I went in the bathroom.
You didn't come back out or for any reason?
Got my cup.
Okay. Oh, you came back out here. You came back out to grab your cup and went back into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'm not going crazy. Ooh, I saw that. And I saw that too. Okay, I'm sorry. How did he not notice that?
I need to turn the water up. myself out. There's something banging then. Something was banging. I'm talking to myself. Something was banging, like, on my stairs. Dusty as I'm being a people. Is that our neighbours or what? What the? What the? Fucking something there. What the f? Freaking myself out, man.
Oh no, you're not freaking yourself out. There is something there.
You know. Calm down. What the f was that? What's that? Something out there. What the f?
Did you see it? Mm-hmm. In the room right next to the staircase, a small dark figure can be seen just standing there. But YouTube user Mr. Spouter doesn't even seem to notice. When he films the staircase again later, the unexplained apparition seems to have disappeared. Already freaked out, Mr. Spouter hears a strange sound coming from his wardrobe closet. When he turns his camera to film, he is shocked when a plastic bag on top of the wardrobe suddenly moves on its own. Now, there is no way to know what happens next. Mr. Spouter announced that he had moved out of the house, but he has never returned to his YouTube channel to give any further updates. For now, the creepy footage remains a mystery. Thanks so much for watching. Please follow me on...
Whew. Wow. And once again, Nuke's Top 5, you do not disappoint. Right, kitty? Yes. Hey, buddy. Come here. Hey, guy. All right. Well, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you enjoyed, leave a like on the video. Leave a like for the kitty. Leave a like for the kitty, because kitties deserve likes. And if you're new, subscribe. I'm sorry that Resident Evil Village uploads have slowed down for a bit, but I'll have a new one up tomorrow. I've already finished editing and processing it. I just gotta upload it now. But it'll be up on both my channels tomorrow. And so yeah, look forward to those. And yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday for my next stream. Take care, and God bless. Have a good night.